Hey everybody, this is Javi, and you are watching Bedtime Stories with Javi. How are you doing? For those who don't know me, I'm a trauma-informed spiritual coach and inner child specialist. And one thing I do to help people tap into their inner child and, to put people in a place of relaxation, I read bedtime stories every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, this is pre-recorded. I decided to start doing that from now on because doing a live is actually very exhausting at times, and there is a lot going on in my personal life. So I just wanted to still do this and still bring as much energy as I possibly can, but also be authentic, and be true to myself in regards to my energy. So, for those who are seeing this for the first time or jumping onto this series for the first time, I do this every a week, and I read books that are not only centering, children who are. I read children's books that center marginalized and colonized children or have been written by marginalized and colonized people. And this week, I'm reading The Eyes That Kiss in the Corners by Joanna. And I'm really excited. I really want to jump on this and see how this goes. So let's go ahead. But before I get started, this is actually one of the many books that I have uh, purchased with the donations that y'all send. So if y'all are interested in sending a donation in order to help me keep this going, by all means, let me know in the comments. I will also put the information where you can send your donations in the description. So um, I will go ahead and get this started. Just want to let you know that if you ever want to help out, that's another way to do it. You can also subscribe to the channel, to my YouTube channel, the Inner Child Collective. And you can also share this video and like and comment on this video. As you can see, my cat and his friend are fighting. Don't mind, or wrestling a little bit. So don't mind them. Okay. So this is The Eyes That Kiss in the Corners by Joanna. I love the illustrations. The books are is beautiful already. Some people have eyes like sapphire lagoons with lashes like lace trim on ball gowns, sweeping their cheeks as they twirl. Big eyes, long lashes. Not me. I have eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea. My eyes are just like mama's. Mama's eyes that kiss in the corner and glow like warm tea crinkle into crescent moons. When she comes home from work, she scoops me in her arms, eyes sparkling like starlight, and tickles me until we laugh ourselves onto the floor. When Mama tucks me in at night, her eyes tell me I'm a miracle. In those moments when she's all mine, flecks of dancing gold tell me I'm hers too. My mama is my sun and sky, and her eyes are just like Amma's. Amma's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea don't work like they used to. but she sees all the way into my heart and can even read my mind. Her eyes are filled with so many stories, and I can fall inside of them and swim until time stops. I see Guan Yin with the Monkey King sitting on a lotus, serene, baubles of lychee on trees, and mountains that reach for the sea. My Anna never ages, and her eyes are just like Mei Mei's. Mei Mei's eyes that kiss in the corner and glows like warm tea blink against the window until I come home from school. They disappear beneath her two-tooth smile when I walk in the door. She toddles after me, gazing up at me like I am her best present. I hope she looks at me like that forever, because when she looks at me in that Mei Mei way, I feel like I can fly. Mei Mei's eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea are just like mine. My eyes crinkle into crescent moons and sparkle like the stars. Gold flecks dance and twirl while stories whirl with their oolong in their oolong pools, carrying tales of the past and hopes for the future. My eyes found my eyes find mountains that rise ahead and look up while others shut down. My lashes curve like the swords of warriors, and through them I see kingdoms in the clouds. My eyes that kiss in the corners and glow like warm tea are a revolution. They are Mama and Ama and May May. They are me and they are beautiful. The end. That was Eyes That Kiss in the Corners by Joanna Ho. Um, for one, I have a lot to say about this book. For one, it's beautiful. The illustrations are very beautiful, and the story itself is very beautiful because it's so. Excuse me. It shows pride. Um, a lot of Asians, if you don't know this, a lot of Asians are actually subjected to getting eye surgery because of the European standards in regards to beauty. And one of the reasons why I love this book is because it shows pride in one's culture, in one's heritage, in one's appearance. Is actually, in my opinion, rejecting a lot of the European standards in regards to beauty and the European standards that we are all subjected to, especially of BIPOC people and BIPOC children. And so the fact that she called herself a revolution, she is a revolution. That tells me like she, the author, and the little girl who is the main character in the book, she was taught to be proud of herself. She was taught to be proud of her heritage, and the fact that her grandmother was telling her stories, that adds and contributes, that adds to the pride, that she has in her culture and her sense of self. And we are to teach our children to have a sense of self in regards to our history and in regards to our culture, because in many cases, um, we have been taken away from our history in our culture for a variety of reasons, white supremacy being one of those reasons. And so, in fact, the main reason, not the one of the reasons, but the main reason. And so, it's beautiful to see a book, any children's book, that teaches children to have pride in their personhood and everything pertaining to their personhood and everything pertaining to their heritage and their lineage. This little girl on the cover right here, she saw through the stories that her grandmother taught her and showed and told her, basically, she knows herself as a warrior and she sees herself as a warrior and she sees her future and she's very much connected to her past. And that's how it should be and how it can be when we teach our children their history, the history of their lineage, the history of our culture, the history of who we are, our ancestors, our elders. And so it's extremely important for us to have that piece of ourselves, those parts of ourselves, and to connect and be connected to that part of ourselves. So this is very beautiful, extremely beautiful. Um, I highly recommend this book. Um, I highly recommend this book, especially if you are an Asian person who has been told time and time again that the way you look, especially your eyes, basically your windows to the soul, um, are not good enough for European standards, or due to European standards, they are to change their part of the body. So, yeah, so that is all I have. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you resonate with the segment in any way, shape, or form, or the series in any way, shape, or form, please subscribe to the channel. You can also like and click um, and share and put down a comment. I'm always reading comments and looking for comments. So I look very forward to what y'all have to say. Also, I am on Instagram under the Inner Child Collective. I am on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. So I'm also active on there too. I also take donations, as I said before. If you are interested in taking donations, you can send it to my Cash App and Venmo. and also my PayPal, and I will have that information in the description. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And also, if you have any titles you would like me to read, or titles or books you would like me to read, by all means, let me know that as well. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your energy and your time and your support. I really enjoy doing this segment. It's actually my favorite part of all the things I do for the Inner Child Collective. Storytelling is definitely one of them, and reading bedtime stories and reading children's books in general will help me, tap into my inner child. And I hope that it does the same to you. So, or for you rather. I don't know why I can't talk right now. So, all right. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, peace. See you next week.